than us. I knew he was going to.
Shocker.
People thought Cam was going to be on.
Well, it's probably a good thing. Like Cook said, he likes to go on and on and on.
We just be hearing about the Giants.
Yeah, he just beat Greg too. That would have been the whole show. Just him talking about how he beat Greg, how he picked him apart.
No, he'd 100% bring that up if he was in here. It's ridiculous.
Don't worry, I'm sure we're going to bring up plenty of the games that happened today. But
yeah, I'm sure we are. Yeah, I'm really sure we are.
But before we jumped into it, just wanted to go over a few things. Do a little small intro. TFL's been growing so much. Like I said, 5 years, a lot has changed. I was just going through some old shit. It's crazy how much shit we do. But welcome some of the new guys. We got Peck and Cass and Sluky. Not that new. They were new to the new gen. They haven't been with us from the start. But they're new. They're pretty relevant with the videos. I do some for my other league. Occasionally I'll do them with those guys too. But everyone make sure to follow the Twitter. Shout out Bo. He's running that. I know it's not as active in the off season, but make sure everybody follows that.
Got to get Mike Francesca on there. Sending us some tweets.
Well, whoever runs that account is hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get right into some predictions. I did my predictions. I'll post them later. I was trying to get them on my laptop, but I did them on my phone. I'm having some trouble transferring over. But we'll start with the AFC. We'll just go around and see. We'll pick each division who you think will win. We'll start with the East. That's Bills, Pats, Jets, and Bills, Pats, Jets. Who was the fourth team?
Dolphins, Hank.
Dolphins, Hank. So, yeah, Hank, Leo, Trash, and Simba. Simba's back. He was gone for a whole year. But looking at my piece of paper, I got the Bills winning. Leo, they got a stacked team.
Is Leo
big quarterback, big arm?
Leo like alive? I'm not like convinced.
He was talking today for the first time.
Yeah, he's been active in commish chat.
Yeah, he's been talking in the commish chat.
He's talking.
Yeah,
he said something the other day in the main chat. He said like one word, and then I think that was it.
I mean, Leo's gonna win it every year until what, year 3? And then it's
he'll
like,
go ghost. And
so do we
Trash
talk
will have
about
a
the
team.
first 3 years who's gonna win, or like for this years 3 through 10? Because I mean, Leo's gonna win it as long as he's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then Trash.
Trash is.
Yeah, I mean,
what's the 7th spot?
Trash has got a dev.
Yeah.
And then
Bills have a really good team to start. Josh Allen's a fucking cheeseball.
Yeah.
Simba was like decent, but I mean, to step away for a year and then and that team sucks. So
yeah, so I can't believe Mac Jones is horrible.
He's gonna.
Mac Jones has like 82
throw
throw power. Yeah, it's disgusting, and he can't move. So
might as well cut him.
Is he young at least, or is he like 23, 24?
I think he's an older. I think he was a senior.
Yeah,
so
I think
he's got to be older.
Yeah, I think he's like 24.
Like a true
senior. Yeah.
Not a good look.
Yeah, he's
gonna
should be
suck.
overall.
It's gonna be
But
terrible.
Simba is all right. Out of all those guys, I have the most trouble with Simba, but Leo usually has better assessment than Leo.
Out of all those guys, Simba gives you the most problems.
Yeah, Leo, I'm pretty solid against. Some of the better guys, I don't know. I play good against. Simba always gives me a good game.
That could be because you're just sleeping on Simba.
Yeah, I guess maybe I like Simba. I don't want to unleash my full potential.
I got Leo 15-2. And then I got Simba 9-8, Trash 8-9, because his team's gonna be bad year 1. And then Hank's 5-12.
He did just smack Cam in the mouth, like disgustingly bad.
Yeah.
Who's
like, you played Cam?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, who played Cam?
Who did?
No, Trash and Cam played.
Oh.
Well, Cam's not like good anymore, right? So
no, apparently not. Apparently he's like dog shit. So it's like
I mean, he beat up on Greg pretty good, but
I mean,
I thought Greg smacked him.
Like
no, Greg Cam beat him really bad.
So his team was on the right input, basically.
Yeah.
Like literally.
All right. Well, let's love the AFC. So that one's a pretty easy one. I don't hear like everybody said. That's not going to be too tough. Not much changing. AFC West might be a little more interesting. That's Al, Sid, Tiger, and Bronco.
Lemmy?
Yeah, Lemmy.
Yeah, Lemmy's Chargers.
Maybe not. I guess the Chiefs are super stacked. I was just looking at their team. It's going to be hard for Al to lose with them. Al's pretty average to me, but that's the best team by far. Sid's pretty good. It'll be a while though before I think the Broncos are enough to catch up with the Chiefs though.
That team fits his play style, though. He didn't have
I
a
guess
quarterback
so.
last Madden. He just
Well, I was
runs the
looking
ball.
at all those like advanced and if you want to call it that, analytics for the franchises. The Broncos are rated pretty good.
They're good, yeah.
Like they have like cap space and a good defense and at weapons. So I guess
Yeah,
I guess I'd have to take.
receivers,
Sertain's a
look at 'em.
superstar, right?
Yeah, Surtain's a superstar. I saw that.
And they have some second-year corner that's good, too, and fast.
Their team's
And then
good. I mean,
They got Callahan and
I thought they
Fuller,
were
too,
good
you
like
can
last
trade.
night. They were like decent
got
team
Fuller.
like last
Yeah.
Madden.
yeah, and Callahan is like 94 speed. He's like
Yeah, I guess
27.
Locke has decent measurables too. He's got like solid throw power and he's not slow.
I think Al might take it year one, but
Yeah, for sure.
honestly,
I don't
like
know.
every other year, I think Sid's like probably gonna like win.
Al's schedule
I think
is
Sid's
horrible.
a decent amount better than Al, even though Al's
Oh yeah,
5.
Al is starting
Like,
like 0-8.
I'm not allowed to say that, but
I don't think he will with some of these home field advantage and we're also
That's
be playing
true.
on sim.
Can we turn those off?
We'll see.
Dude,
Well, like I said, well, nothing's locked in. Like luckily, the only good thing that'll come from us having to wait is that we'll get to play
No way.
for a
Yeah.
couple weeks, so we will know what's if it is really broken. I played, I guess it's just one game, so I don't, and it was at like against the Lions, so I don't know, but we'll see which ones are broken.
I played in all of my like wide receiver like buttons just disappeared. It just were question marks and I didn't know what to do. It just became
That
question
one seems a
mark.
little OP because some of
And I
them were
was
stupid.
Well, I was the home field too. It was like the stupid momentum one or something.
Well, yeah, it
So I
swings
don't-
back.
It was stupid.
It just makes it easier for the home team. Like I was playing Wahlberger, and it was like his first one was that all your PATs were like iced. So like I had a PAT and it was iced. It just I don't know, it just like doesn't make sense to me.
What
That's
team was it?
another conversation.
What team?
He was the Packers. He played
Oh.
as the
Is it
Packers.
the,
Yeah, I heard the
is it the
Packers had a good
same
one.
every time, or do they rotate?
I
Is it
think
always
it's
the same?
random.
It goes up in tiers, like how good. I think
Yeah.
it's like
Right,
the
but
first
does,
bar
like-
is a certain one, and then the second one's a different one.
But
Like,
I
I
think
was just-
what they
I
are
just-
might be random.
Yeah,
Like
Oh,
I
I
just
don't
played
know
with the
about that.
Vikes, and the second one was like quarterback's immune to pressure if you hit it. But is it always the second one, or is it gonna like change?
That I don't know. I've only
Oh,
played
that's a
one
good
game,
question.
and I wasn't paying
I don't know.
attention.
Sorry to get derailed.
Question for Pav: How did the icons disappearing throw you off? You only throw to one player.
Nah. Here's the deal. No, here's the deal. The worst part was it was I had two players running crossing routes and it was both of them and one was covered and one wasn't. So I just threw to the button that was still there, which was
Just
B.
picked.
Yeah. No, I literally hit B because it was the first button I could see that wasn't missing.
Wait, you guys all think what's going to happen in the West? You think Al's going to take it every year?
First year one for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
think
think year
the
one
Chiefs are
Al.
just too good. Al would like somebody
I
would
think
have to
they're
get
both gonna
hurt
make
or him to
playoffs
just
every
play
year.
really
He
bad.
has to play so bad.
Yeah.
Al's gonna be
But what about
cash
year after
strapped.
year? I mean, we're talking about year one. All right, it's like, what about the next 8 years?
Oh yeah.
You know,
I think
Next
they'll
8
both
years, I
make
think
it.
Sid. Eventually, he's going to close the gap,
Yeah.
and some of those contracts are going to catch up the Chiefs. He won't be able to build like he's building.
it's not fun when we all agree.
Well, look,
Those
listen to the
divisions are
schedule.
pretty easy. Yeah.
Al starts off with Kobe, then he's got Coke, then he's got Lammy, Legit, Leo, GURP, Pav, Cam. Like that's a gauntlet schedule.
I mean, on those games, but like the Eagles suck. Like I talk shit all the time, but
Yeah.
it's just the Madden.
One of
Like,
ours
what the
were
fuck are they
also-
gonna like? Al would have to play really bad to lose a game with the Chiefs against the Eagles. Like, he'd have to play very
Okay,
poorly.
that's-
Even though I think Legit's a lot better than him. But even the same with Cam, like those teams just outmatched. So I'm sure he'll lose a few, but that's gonna be like playing the game on easy mode. Like nobody can stick those guys. Lucky for us, the Chiefs are in Al's hands. I guess it would suck if Leo would have had him again.
Is he gonna make any moves with that roster? You think? Ship off some pieces?
I don't know. He doesn't normally
Al's
make
not
a
a
lot of
big
moves. Al usually never makes any moves.
He doesn't make the draft, so you know he doesn't want
Doesn't make the draft.
Al doesn't
I
really
mean, I don't-
make
I don't know why you wouldn't ship Kelsey personally, but
I'd probably move like Hardman for sure. What do you need two of those guys for? I mean, it
Yeah.
would be great to have both of them, but you could get a lot for him.
yeah, I'd give like a lot for Hardman probably.
right now, actually.
Yeah.
Slides
Looks
in
like
again.
fine in my slot, actually.
Seems like the AFC, some of these divisions are pretty locked in, top heavy. So I'll go over to the South. That's Pav. Looking like probably Fluby or Matt. PJ, and Puddles. And
What
obviously,
about Rhino? You don't think Rhino can win that?
oh yes, I forgot about Rhino.
Who's
I think
that?
I mean Rye
Who's
is really good.
Rhino?
Rye's I would say Rye is probably Fluby's level good.
That just smells like trouble for the Titans.
It's not.
Rye's
Yeah,
good.
it's
Yeah,
handpicked
really
out.
Rye's good. And like I said, Fluby, as you saw, was good as well.
Nah, like he didn't do anything. I just kept throwing picks in the end zone. I wasn't running a real scheme, just kind of like dipping
You haven't
in.
found the meta yet?
I saw Tannehill did throw a few ducks.
He did throw some ducks. I didn't
But I
realize
don't know.
like
It does seem I did like the improved running. Like I don't think you're gonna be able to cheese running the ball like that. You're really gonna have to set some of that stuff up.
I wasn't getting like good runs really.
Yeah, there isn't.
And Henry doesn't break like every tackle like he did.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like I wasn't breaking any with my running back.
No, Henry
They nerfed
broke
the
like
run for
one
sure.
tackle. Like unless it was like a cornerback in open field, I was just getting tackled. Like, and it seems like there's a lot of shoestring tackles. Like everyone gets caught from behind. If you
Mhm.
dive.
But all
Yeah, I
that
think
tape-
they fixed diving where like you actually go when you dive, you lunge
Yeah,
out.
you don't
or
just
something.
Levitate.
Yeah, you
in
don't
the
just
spot
fall on
you
your
hit it.
face.
How's that Titans D, Bob? Like, I know you can play offense, but like,
Good
who do you have?
linebackers.
Who's
Farley's
back over
cheese.
there?
Farley's gonna be cheese. Byard was cheese.
Fired old though.
That I don't even know.
27.
Jalen,
27.
Jaywan
Jayon Brown, Rashad
Rashad
Evans.
Evans. They're good.
They're
Jaylen
speed, but they're
Brown.
not high.
They're
also.
young.
He's
Evans
5'3".
not really fast.
Bud Dupree, Harold Landry,
That'd be
Cheeseball Monty
Not
Rice,
bad.
rookie. Cheeseball Monty Rice, rookie. Easy dev project.
What does he play? Monty Rice.
Linebacker. Pete will
Linebacker,
throw him
yeah.
like 20 picks through the course of the year. So it's like gonna be an easy dev.
Dude, that's the
when
thing.
you
You're gonna
think
have a
about
super team with 4 games against Pop and Puddles, or I mean PJ and Puddles.
it. Well, depends how hard Puddles uses. Like
Puddle, I don't know. I think
right?
Puddles is going to take another step. Puddles is going to be getting the
Puddles
GURP,
wasn't, like,
accusations
terrible.
about YouTube.
He wasn't, like,
this year.
Peeves
He's going to be
level.
the person getting the accusations this year.
I mean,
GURP.
Puddles' scheme was like get the fastest player possible, put them in the slot, and run a drag. Like, I mean, it worked for him, but that was what it was. He wasn't
That works
bad.
for everyone.
If your
Yeah.
scheme is don't throw an
Yeah, I mean, that
interception, you'll
works.
beat like half the people in the league. If you commit to not throwing more than one interception in the game, you'll probably beat half the league.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the division as it sits right now. Unless something happens in the play-in, I mean, Pop's gonna just win that every year.
Fluby's good though.
Yeah.
Fluby's a cheese ball. He makes a lot of trades.
Yeah,
though. I don't.
Fluby
Texans
was
are
a-
a tough build though.
Fluby was very speed out meta in like tight end drag meta, like really,
He was, like,
really
20
He
boring.
passes a lot. He throws a lot of passes. He's going to run all the money pass routes.
I mean, offensively, it wasn't like great. I just threw like a million picks, and I just quit the game because I thought we were gonna play again because it was a fake game, and I needed to like actually smack him, but he didn't do that. So I took my talents to Saluki, and now it's like
Barely beat him, but
there were ducks in that game too. The throwing seemed like I
So
don't know. I
Tannehill
rolled-
throws ducks, so you're not gonna be able to.
No,
what's
no,
his
it was
throw route?
if
The
you
routes
roll
are a little
out,
different. I saw Pop play like you don't know how long the guy's going to stand still for.
yeah,
and you go to
if,
throw it
yeah,
and
the
he
guys
runs.
like would like weirdly move, and sometimes like if I rolled out and threw, he would just like throw it to the defender like immediately. Like it wasn't even close. But I'll be winning the
That was
division.
the thing.
I like I said, I'd have to see who won the play, and I think even with Fluby winning, the Titans are just too much year one anyway.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Titans would be offs anyway. Like you could like don't worry.
Yeah, for sure.
Fluby's the type to trade Watson and then try to.
Yeah, I'm guessing Fluby trades Watson too. So I would have.
That's
I
fine.
mean, if I was the Texans, I probably would.
Curve's DMing Fluby right now. He's like, "Give me Watson." I'm probably DMing Fluby for Watson.
All right, but the AFC North, that's a lot more interesting. That's Kobe,
Yeah.
Coke, OVO, who thinks that he'll have a fighting chance, and
Why?
that poor fellow
I
Buford.
think he's the most
Or Buf.
player in the league. I don't know why. He thinks that.
Or Boo.
The Bengals are terrible. Their team is awful.
Yeah.
I don't imagine he's
Burrow is
so
John.
it'll be.
Yeah,
They
Burrow's useless
nerfed.
now.
I can't believe they took his dev. That was whack.
Yeah.
They made him shitty already.
Wait,
Shittier
Burrow-
than he is in real life.
Yo, it wasn't even like he was bad. He just
Yeah, he
got
was
hurt.
good. He was really good.
He was
Yeah,
good,
he
yeah.
was basically rookie of the year.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
took that from superstar to star or to normal?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he's
it's a
25
start.
years old already, so he's out of
And
the
has like
dev
88
window.
throw power. So he got
86.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's like I
Okay.
don't know why they took superstar from him. He played well.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was superstar to begin with.
Yeah,
But-
he-
Yeah,
last year
last
was.
year.
Yeah.
They did it to
OVO
Chase Young too.
But
We'll
all
be
right,
able
we'll
to
go
expect
around. Who do you guys think's going to win the AFC North? I'm a homer, so you guys know I'm going to go with Kobe. But only because I did the predictions, I actually have Coke and Kobe both going 15-2 and splitting their games. But when I put it into the predictor, it has Kobe winning the division. It has Kobe winning the division, even though your records are tied. In the
That's a
division.
cop out to rely on the tiebreak of.
Hey, don't worry, you'll see it. You'll see it.
Yeah.
I do think the Ravens got a lot of hype, but looking at their roster, they're not. They got a little. I mean, Lamar's obviously cheese, and they got a good thing, but they got a lot of holes too. The Browns don't have any holes. It looks like so.
0, baby.
Definitely
A lot of they have no holes, and they're young. The Browns are for sure the best team in connected franchise this year for sure, like by a mile. Like there's no holes in their game. They got pass rushers, fast corners, fast wide receivers, young quarterback, depth
That's
everywhere,
like
good
definitely
O-line.
true. That's definitely true. But when you factor in number one player, number one
User.
That's true. Voted by
Well, I
the
think you
people,
guys. I do.
so.
Every year, I think you guys will go back and forth, but that's a good matchup.
I'll be honest, I don't think they're going to play very often. I think
I mean,
somebody's going to be
I
busy
don't see
that
that's gonna
night.
happen. I don't think that's gonna happen because we ain't waiting around for people dancing around back and forth. They're gonna have to play.
That's why they won't be playing, because it will be
Yeah, I don't know.
advanced.
I mean, I'm hopeful that we'd be playing, but there's definitely going to be some like, nah, I'm not
sure.
playing here time.
I can imagine Buford and OVO are going to be busy many nights, many AFC North nights.
Yeah, I was gonna say Buford, OVO looking like just terrible. Like they're not even gonna be competitive for years to come.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Coke year one, just like that's where I've learned my craft from. just like the
Pay
person who
homage.
always beats me. So just
Your idol.
yeah, you could say that. And,
Our God.
yeah, our
There's
God,
Shrine in
like,
the other room to
Our
Coke.
God.
All right,
God-
Gurp, who do you think's going
God
to win?
voted by the people.
Dude, that one's tough. I feel like the Browns have a better roster. It kind of depends on what like Coke does with the Ravens, but I just feel like Lamar is so cheese that
Yeah.
in the hands of a number one user, I feel like it might be a little bit too much. So I'll go Ravens. But I definitely have I feel like Kobe can make some noise in the offs.
I mean, it goes without saying, I think I'm going to win. So I'll just throw that in there.
Rumors are circulating that Kobe's trading Baker, and if he does that, Coke's winning the division for sure.
I mean, Baker's
I don't know where those rumors are coming from.
from Kobe himself.
Not
GURP's
the best who he- what he gets,
GURP's
who he
trying to
gets in
get to
return.
Baker.
Give me all the cubes.
Yeah, apparently GURP's trying to get every quarterback in the
Every
league.
quarterback.
I
And
think
Bo,
Coke,
who do you
Kobe,
Coke?
Coke, Kobe, and OVO are all going to make the playoffs because there's only 4 good users in the AFC until the playoffs.
OVO's probably not
OVO's
making-
making the playoffs.
OVO's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like OVO.
I got him at 10
I'm
and
not on the
7.
OVO hate train. I have him at 9 and 8, but I don't.
Yeah.
That's not in.
I
I
think
have
the
the
will be in the mix for the wild card.
Yeah, in the, I
There's
think it
really,
will. But
yeah.
gotta
And then I
go
have Kobe and Coke 14-3 and 13-4 year one. So they're both going to dominate the AFC.
AFC is very top heavy. It looks like it's gonna be the same
Yeah.
division winners and
Love being a top.
It's like a
of the
hand-picked
AFC,
conference.
honestly. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
there's only one team making it from Pop's division to the playoffs, and there's
You
only one
think?
team make it. Well, unless like I guess.
Oh yeah,
depends when
okay,
it's
yeah,
playing.
it's kind of hard, but yeah,
But then
Philly's
there's
in,
only
he'll be constant.
probably only one from Al's division making the
Yeah.
playoffs year one. So there's going to be 3 spots from the AFC North, I think.
Well,
Then you
Alex
can do
said
some of the Chargers.
wild card, whoever doesn't make the division.
Well, yeah, wild card we'll say I guess would be that's pretty locked in too. It'll be whoever doesn't win the division between Coke and Kobe. So that's a lock.
Yep.
Sure.
Then whoever doesn't win between Fluby and
Yeah.
if that's who it is, they're probably going to get in as well. And then I guess the loser between Sid and Al, who doesn't win the division, I guess, and then just leaves nobody in the AFC East getting in unless they have a crazy year
I mean, Trash will be in the mix probably
in a year or two.
Yeah,
The
it's going
Jets,
to take them a
Jets are
couple
yeah.
years.
depends
yeah.
what he gets.
They're
if
good
he-
and young, but it's a project.
If he's going to wait to draft or if he's going to trade those picks.
Not
for players
early,
now.
but eventually.
for sure.
But that was AFC. We'll move over to the NFC. I think some of these will be a little more interesting. We'll start with Bo's division, the NFC North. That's Bo, Dab, Panigi, and Rock.
Okay. So Bo handpicked his division. Like everyone says I handpicked.
What?
Like, are you
I took
kidding
him first. Anybody could have won.
Well, the
Yeah,
3 out of the
yeah.
4 have been the same
Yeah.
for what, 4 years
I
now in
mean,
a
you
row.
know.
Green
Yeah,
Bay
you
changes
know.
every year.
You knew more than I did. And then you got Dab, who's like one of the worst users in the league. Like
I thought Henny Gay would duck me again. He went to New Orleans last year. I didn't think he'd take the
Oh
line.
yeah, I forgot he didn't pick the Lions last year.
he couldn't duck 2 years in a row.
I honestly thought they'd be a playing team potentially.
They got a decent like franchise. I mean, they got a shitty no cheese.
They got a lot of picks.
A lot of
They got
picks.
Talk about Rock.
The whole line.
Rock going to next gen is probably going to take like 5 months just to like figure out like the new controller.
Oh my god!
I was
I
playing
hope we
Rock.
don't have to boot Rock. I have a feeling that he's not going to be able to keep up with the pace. He just seems really busy.
Busy doing what?
I don't know. I mean, being able to check his phone. You guys text him. I text him. He hasn't. I texted him like 3 times the last 2 weeks. He hasn't responded.
Based on what I've seen, Rock is just like sitting in like random casinos like most nights. Like I don't know what he's doing.
Posting
He'll
the
just like put up
tickets
a
and bets he
snap
made.
story. Yeah, literally.
Does he have his new Xbox?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
sent
said
me.
he
I
did.
made him send
Tiger
me
said
a
he
photo of it. Like I was like, I got it. I was like, you have
Just
to
to
send me a
confirm,
picture
like,
of it to confirm.
The team was accounted for.
There's
Yeah.
no way he bought that for himself. He had to like tell somebody like, yo, I need an Xbox.
Figure probably shipped it to him.
Maybe he's busy managing his nephew now that he can get those NIL deals. Rock's got to get put to work.
Dior.
Yeah.
Trader?
I think if Dab doesn't trade Rodgers though, he could win year one because I'm rolling on the Mon train. So depends how shitty he is.
That's gonna be tough, Mon. It's a project.
I know.
Dab and
I
Haniki
mean,
got a friendly $50 bet on who has a better record. In my predictions, I had Dab going 10-7 and Bo going 10-7. But Bo,
you have Dab going 10-7. What's
yes.
his record?
I mean, the
I
Packers
mean,
are really
it's hard
good.
to lose with the Packers.
The
dude.
Packers are a really good team,
From
and he
personal
gets rocked
experience.
twice. Bo, like Bo said, he's going to be
Yes,
dev
sir.
on dev train year one. So Mond and his shitty running back.
Heaney.
And,
I think
They're-
both gonna win the division, but
I do
Mhm.
too.
I think the key is
Same.
probably going to be Dab sobriety. If he can sober for his games, I
That's
mean,
not a thing.
that it could be a new Dab if you stay
Dab
sober.
Dab shows up to work at like 7 in off like 5 dabs based
Oh,
on
yeah.
his snap
He's
story.
He's been known to
So,
pass
like,
out with the controller in his hand. Like,
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
like many nights.
times out because he just
brain melts. Brain has had enough of that. point, so he
But
can't.
Gurp, what about you? Who do you think's going to win NFC North?
I think that's Bo's division. Like,
Yeah,
especially if Dab gets rid of Rodgers. I think it's
I don't
Bo's
think he
anyways,
is
even
now
if
that he
he's
made
better.
that bet. Dab's
Yeah.
about his money. He's not. I don't think he's going to get rid of Rodgers now.
Love is worse
I
than
have
mine.
faith in
So if he
Bo.
does roll with Love, then like I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
I have a real serious question for Gert. Are
Yeah.
those popcorn ceilings?
Yeah, they are.
I mean, yeah, dude. It's a cribbo.
Swag? Okay.
That's popcorn ceiling.
Little 90s throwback.
Wow, he ducked off.
Sure.
camera.
Oh, wow.
That's what he-
Wow.
Wow.
He's gonna come back just with a paint roller. But then NFC North, I think that'll be really interesting. I don't know how, like said, invested Rock will be. When he's all right, he's average. So he could throw a monkey wrench in it at least. When he's playing, I think he's average.
Was
Bears
it
fan,
last year
right?
when he was going crazy with Tariq Cohen, or was that like 2 years ago?
2 years
Maybe it was
ago,
2
I
years
think.
ago, yeah.
When
He
Pat
just
First
runs
was
2
super
or
dumb,
3
he
and just
killed him.
throws drags and runs the ball.
He was decent. I thought it like early last year, right?
Yeah.
Before his
Yeah.
team
He
drops,
does.
'cause
He
never
does.
makes the
He
option.
plays no interceptions offense.
Yeah.
He plays cover 3 the whole game.
Wait, didn't he had Khalil Mack for like 7 seasons dropping into coverage every play?
Yeah, he's always got a linebacker for some reason.
You know, I played him last Madden, and he ran like cover two drop
same play.
like 19 times in a row. And like obviously, I'm just not gonna say anything, but it was just like
Rock's on the
And
list
then-
where nobody ever complains about him breaking the rules.
yeah. And then weirdly enough,
Yeah.
Tiger did the same thing. Like the next time I played him, it was just
I honestly think Tiger like gets up to go do something and he just tells his son to play for him. Like somebody like Tiger's terrible. I just can tell he gave the controller and somebody else is playing like doing things that wasn't him.
yeah.
He does
If
the
someone
puddle
starts
meta,
making
too.
adjustments, it's not Tiger.
Oh, do you think that you were playing like Malachi when he was giving you a run for your money the other day, or what?
No, I was on the
Was that
headset
Tiger?
with him, so
All right.
Talking
it was,
you out of
it
your
was
game.
definitely him. Yeah.
All right, we'll go over to the NFC South. I think that'll be interesting as well. Cass is new. Most guys don't know him. Some people think he sucks, but Cass is very good. I've been playing with a different league for a long time. But that's Cass as the Falcons, Greg as the Panthers, Peckin as the Saints, and Kank as the Buccaneers to waste away. No offense, shout out Kank.
That Bucks team will be retiring quickly.
Yes.
Brady's out
Well,
after year one.
who's retiring first, Brady or Tank? Like, that's the real question.
Now we're asking real questions.
Are there mid-season retirements? Because I can see them.
There are.
Kank or Brady?
Man,
You got to start out
Brady.
like 0-5 though.
I mean, there's probably mid
mean-
retirements for Kank too, not just
You don't think Kank's starting out 0-5?
He's in my DMs for Delvin. I'll tell you that. He could have
Wow.
like 17 superstars on.
Kank's a gamer. I don't know. I think if he actually cared, you could. I remember it being okay.
I don't.
I
He
don't
just doesn't
either.
handle the Madden algo well. It makes him rage.
But I got Cass going 11-6 and winning the division. I know the Falcons are the worst team, but I think out of those guys, he's the best user out of those guys for sure. And I think he'll make some moves and get some trades in. And I just watched Greg play. I think he's pretty good, but after watching him play, I don't have too much hope. We'll see how that goes. So the Panthers got some cheese though. We'll see.
It's a good team, yeah.
Yeah, they got a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick. A lot of these guys are going to make trades. These teams aren't even going to look like what we know right now, I'm sure.
I'm just
No,
sure
my team's not.
Greg's team's not going to look the same way because he's going to edit Christian McCaffrey to be black. But
Yes.
everyone already knows that.
Yeah, I mean, I like Greg's team, but I don't even really know Cass. But based on what's left in the division, and I'll probably pick him to win it.
Yeah, I've never played Cast, but I apparently he has like a Twitch like show where he like sits behind like a fake desk. So like I'm a
Cass. Oh,
He used to do something. He used to play. He played Gears on like the pro circuit. He used to do something with that. He's a gamer. He's good.
yeah.
So is he meta then? Heavy meta?
I mean, I won't say heavy metal. I'm sure he is. You know what I mean? Anybody who's good is gonna be doing. Everybody who's good is gonna be doing what's working. But he's not that bad. I enjoy playing him. Like I said, I play in my main league. He's in my division. Me and him are in the same division for like 4
Did you
years.
say your main
Did you just say
league?
your main
Did he
league?
say his main league?
What?
He said,
Main league. Sorry.
yo, he said his main league.
Oh.
Wow.
Disrespect.
Wow.
Breaking news on the fucking pod.
Don't worry, guys.
Wow.
You guys get all my main content.
No, I didn't realize Cass was that guy. So yeah, based on what it seems like he like plays like a lot of like Xbox based on Kank and Greg, and don't really know who Peckin is. I'll take that.
Peckin's pretty trash. He's gonna make a lot of silly trades and play all his games.
Oh, is he? I might start DMing him and see what I can get. Like,
I'll tell you
Does
right now,
anybody
the
even
Saints
want?
are open for business. But yeah, who do they have? Lattimore. I
They
guess.
got Ian Book. who's my
Lattimore?
new
Oh,
starting
yes.
quarterback.
Heck,
Is
he's
there fun
hilarious.
guy?
That's the problem.
He's hilarious to listen to when he's just raging in the game. So I would encourage you to get on headset with him when you play Peckin because he's a psycho.
Yeah, Peckin is. I've known Peckin for a while too. He's a madman.
My money's on Cast.
Yeah, I got.
Then we'll
Cass.
switch over to my division. It's me, Murder, Saluki, and my least favorite league member, Yoas. I obviously have myself going 15-2, winning the division. I got Saluki going 12-5, Murder going 10-7, and Yoas doing the same.
I got you
Jeez.
14-3. I know you're not accounting for your week 1 loss. To the Titans, but I mean,
Yeah, I assure you, I did not pick myself to lose week 1. I think I split
Yeah.
myself with Yoas. I can't remember what other game. I picked.
Yoas, terrible.
He always beats me one time a year because
You know who's like
Tilts me
sneaky
in the first
good-
quarter.
You know who's like sneaky good is Chad, and by sneaky good I mean he fucking sucks. Chad is fucking.
I think he'll be
terrible.
all right. He's decent when the game comes out because he plays mud and shit. So he's all right. He's
No,
not
the
too
only
bad.
time he's
But you
decent
know
is
what?
if you have to play him at 5 a.m. before work because it's
That's
like the only
retweet.
option. Yeah,
Niners also lost a lot of. I feel like they used to have way more superstar X factors on defense. I feel like they only have like Bosa and
Warner.
Fred Warner now.
But
I feel like they used to be more
isn't
shoes.
Lance a superstar?
Yeah.
Lance is a superstar. Armstead's a star, but he's still really good. Didn't they draft that young kid from South Carolina too last year, Kinlaw? So
Kinlaw,
they're still
Yeah,
pretty cheap.
Kinlaw's
The
good.
49ers got a really
Yeah,
good
they're
team.
good.
Good
They're a
O-line.
good team for sure.
Cheap wide receivers.
Their O-line's good. They got Mostert, 97 speed. Trey Lance is a superstar. He has good stats. And all they have like what, Debo, whatever.
Yeah. And Ayuk, he's like tall and fast.
I love Coke knowing Mostert's exact speed because he's definitely gonna try to trade for him.
Like clearly, like
There's several people on the list, the speed list.
Yeah.
But yeah, that division's
That's
pretty
obviously
like, so we're all picking.
I didn't think I had to say it, but there we go.
That one's said Yoash usually has 1 year where he'll fight me out, but I think that'll be Salukie's okay. I don't really like the Rams that much. They got Jalen Ramsey and Donald, but after that it's slim pickings.
I think Salukie's pretty solid.
Salukie's good, yeah. I'm just saying the Rams are. I think you got to move one of those guys if like for the future.
Yeah,
I don't see much hope. They don't have picks. They don't have a lot of young guys who are good that you would want. They have no quarterback prospects. No cheese.
They don't
no
have
cheese running back. No cheese receiver.
Yeah.
Cam Akers, he's pretty decent, right?
He's
gonna be young and rated high.
Low.
I mean,
he's okay, but he's
like
not good. That's what I'm saying, nothing
speed.
special. Yeah, nothing. He's just a good NFL running back.
I think
we'll see. Like I said, it'd be interesting to see. I can't wait for these trades to start coming in, and we'll see what these guys are going to try and do with their teams. But get down to the end, NFC North. That's the division I'm sure everybody want to talk about. I think that'll be the most parity, be the most interesting. We got Mouse as the Cowboys, probably the wild card. We don't know what he's going to be like. Cam is the Giants, legit as the Eagles, and obviously all of our favorite GURP as the Skins, or sorry, the Washington football team. I don't know when I'm going to stop saying the Skins. I have Mouse winning year one. Like some other divisions, he has an 11-6 record, tied with Cam, and the tie. I guess he got the tiebreaker. I don't know what exactly it was that set him over the top, but I have Mouse winning the division, going 11-6. Giants going 11-6 and making the playoffs, and GURP and legit both going 10-7 and not making it.
Wow.
I thought you were kidding when you were starting off saying Mouse is going to win this.
So Mouse is okay.
I thought that was going to be a joke.
He's got the only quarterback in the division, so that gives him a leg up.
That's true.
I think legit's going to win the division, even with the roster. I think he'll win the division. I think Cam and GURP are going to be like fighting for wild cards, and I guess I'm sleeping on Mouse, but I didn't think.
I think it's more year one. I think Mouse isn't very good at building his team.
He's a regular in the playoffs the last.
Yeah, I think as long as his team's okay, he'll be all right. He plays well, but I think once his
they have like the three like cheesiest linebacker, like linebackers.
Parsons is the most cheesiest linebacker of all time, probably.
I think legit eventually will transition into taking over the league, but I think the Eagles are it's pretty rough to start.
Isn't their line still cheese though?
12 games
with
Jalen Hurts as quarterback. That'd be interesting.
If we're talking year one though, GURP, if he gets a quarterback, that's
gonna be a tough team.
Really fucking interesting because that team is like solid at like every position besides.
Yeah, and that's why I said I did all these picks before I know what everybody's moves were making. As right now, the Skins, except Fitzpatrick isn't much to write home about if he ended up with one of these guys. Kirk Cousins, maybe, or somebody like that.
Kirk.
I need a QB so bad.
He's on the block real cheap.
He was driving. I don't know if I'm going to try to get one of these established guys or like get a young guy and try to dev early, but I need a quarterback. So,
well, this year how the practice is set up, you might be able to do both. I think you can you'll be able to focus your backup quarterback. So we'll see. Like I said, I'm really interested. I didn't get to waste any of my time diving into that. I guess we won't be able to because it really won't be the same. But I'll be really intrigued to dive into that and see what other.
I think I got legit went into just because of cheese ball. I mean, this is the guy who won the Super Bowl on the last second PA shot. Like are we forgetting that he literally ran PA shot
on his own 20?
5 seconds. Yeah, with like 5 seconds left for like 90-yard touchdown to win. He knew what he was doing.
Oh yeah, he knew. Legit, he's a cheese ball.
He knew. I mean.
He's definitely
he brought Coop here. I mean, Coop was like one of the cheesiest. Like, I don't know why he like legit tried to expose himself like that. Like, did Coop have him at gunpoint?
Still salty? He beat you in the playoffs?
Yeah,
beat you in
because
the
he just
playoffs?
ran his cornerback around my like offensive line.
Wait, that was happening against
Did
Pop?
Coop get drafted?
In the
Wasn't he like
playoffs,
training
dude,
for
in the
the?
playoffs.
Wasn't
Yeah.
Coop training for the draft or something? Did he get drafted?
That's what he
Did
said.
we
I
ever
don't
look that
know.
up?
Let's ask.
We don't have his real
I
name.
don't gotta look it up. I
That's
can-
legit.
Coke, there was a huge thing is I was in the playoffs and I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong? Like, how is this kid in the playoffs? Like, who's allowing this? Then I lost and I was like, yo, like, what the fuck? And didn't he play you next, Bo?
Yeah, and then I beat him. He did the same shit.
Yeah,
I beat him.
and then like booted him.
Yeah, he
because
ran like. Didn't he run like read option, like bubble outs a lot
Oh,
too?
a lot.
every
ton of
play- that
bubble
was-
screens,
The
yeah.
entire offense was that. The entire defense was
RPO.
like his slot corner running around the entire offensive line.
Yeah, he was running. Yeah, I remember that. We've had some characters, but like I said, that's what I was saying at the beginning. We built a pretty good pool. Like I said, looking at the wait list, there's a lot of guys who got some longevity in here that are odd man out, looking and watching and waiting to get back in. GURP, who do you got winning?
I hate to say it, but I think legit's gonna win if I don't get a quarterback. He's just too cheese, and I feel like Hurts is a shit quarterback. He's gonna suck in real life, and he has no throw power. But like you can dev him, and he's gonna be so cheesy because like a
Isn't
broken
he older than
Lamar.
too? Wasn't he a fifth-year senior? So he's got to be what, 24
He probably
now?
was.
Transferred.
He probably
in.
was.
There for
Yeah,
a
he's a
while.
transfer, so he's had up in the
Yeah.
fifth years. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I shit on him a lot, but like I said, that's a tough build. I mean, he did it last time. I think he went out and got a different quarterback, but we'll see. I'd be impressed because the Eagles have a shitty defense. And
He used Wentz because he was a superstar at launch last year.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
Traded Hurts.
Does he still have those like 3 superstar linemen?
I think 2 of the
Yeah.
3 are.
He just
superstars.
ran behind those fucking linemen like
Yeah.
for so
Yeah,
why-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Sanders.
gonna work this year though. Like I said, They don't.
It seemed like running.
They
but
feel
I
the
don't know.
gap. Like you just can't like speed burst through like skinny and
Yeah.
get between the crack on the inside zone like you used to.
I
you,
kept
like,
getting
bump into
stuck
those-
on him.
Yeah, you bump
can't-
into those guys and they slow you
You
down.
can't unless you got 3 superstar linemen. You can't.
Oh yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah.
If anyone's good, it's gonna be that fucking roster with those 3 superstars.
They're
But
probably retiring mid-season, or like after like a year or two, or they're gonna just regress.
I don't think Bo. Did you pick a
No,
winner?
I got legit winning, and I have GURP making the playoffs, and then I have Cam finishing behind GURP at. I had GURP at. Let me pull it up. GURP at 11-6, and Cam at 9-8, and Mouse at 8-9.
Wow.
So it'll be tight, but
Yeah.
I have two in the playoffs.
Sucks that Cam wasn't here. For all of us not to pick him to win, I don't think he expected that. Nobody picked Cam to win.
That's assuming
Is
GURP
that
gets a
right? Cam?
QB though. If GURP doesn't get a
Wow.
QB, he's not making the playoffs.
Yeah, you guys don't even like. It's be tough for Cam. I don't know. I think the Giants team is really good. Bradbury being superstar was surprising. They
Yeah.
got a lot of cheese.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I think Cam's got a head start on those
Good
guys.
too for Madden. In real life, he's junk, but for Madden, he's good.
Yeah, Madden. Yeah, if he can somehow find his way to get some dev stories, dimes could turn into something real nice.
Yeah.
But that was all the
Young, though.
divisions. One more thing, Pharrell. We'll go around the table one more time before we get out of here. Everybody do their Super Bowl picks. I'll go first. I have myself playing Coke in the Super Bowl and myself winning.
Shocker.
I got
Shit. I could get back to me. I don't have anything yet.
I have legit in the Super Bowl against Leo season 1, and I have Leo winning because he's got Josh Allen, Diggs. He's gonna be cheese, and he'll be invested season 1. So
Disney probably won't be open at that point with COVID. So
All right, GURP, how about you?
I've got Cardinals and Ravens. I got to go with Coke winning. I just feel like Lamar and Coke is just a recipe for disaster for
Don't
everybody.
worry,
else.
Kyler's gonna be Lamar real soon.
We'll see. Yeah, depends if Kyler goes to Giants, like somebody's rumor going around.
Coke did his number 1 GM thing and talked Cam out of the rape trade I was about to get for Kyler. He unblocked me. Now
whenever
Cam's not
somebody's
even
getting
about to
wild
deal.
in chat with trades, Coach just says, "I'm a number 1 GM. Listen to what I have to say." What's the
I mean, I wasn't even trying to persuade anyone. I was just like giving
Just
him my
talk some sense into him.
Yeah. Yeah, looking at it, like I think probably Red will make it from the NFC. I don't think Legit's team will be ready, even if he wins like the division. I don't think he can get to the Super Bowl with that. And then obviously I'll take myself to win it. I'm not I guess honestly, realistically, I'm gonna trade some of my better bets and just start young, which is what I always do. So season 1 will be probably the worst my team is going to be all season, but I'm still picking myself. I'm not going to pick anybody else.
You gonna hold Lamar the whole cycle, or are you not that attached to him?
Hopefully he doesn't get extended before we start, because I'll probably like try to play him out and tag him. So I have the flexibility to do that if I want.
Yeah, if you change your mind.
But if I start winning with Lamar, I mean, it might, honestly, I'm not even just fucking around. It might get boring and I might want to like trade him and do something else.
All right,
Poverty?
All
That's for last?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Coke versus Red. Red will make it there, even though he'll eat a week 1 L to the Titans.
I'm resilient.
I mean, obviously, I got Coke over Red. Just like, I've learned a lot from Coke. It's all gonna, it's all gonna like come
Go
full
on 20
circle.
minutes and play that same audio from before.
Yeah, it's gonna come
Is
full
Pop on a
circle from
loop?
like the week 1 to like
Westworld?
So
Super Bowl
starstruck.
week.
Who
I
else is
would
in the NFC to like contend for that like NFC shit? 'Cause
Oh,
that's
say-
not trying to do it quick. I'm just looking. I think it's really
Yeah.
like legit. If Bo gets there, is that really? Am I
I
forgetting?
feel like
team good. Cam, like I said, Cam's getting a lot of shape, but I think
I
like,
feel
Giants,
like
Cam's good.
yeah,
So
I'm
they'll
just
be
thinking in
the
terms
race.
of like teams and rosters, like I feel like some of the better users in the NFC like need to work on their team more.
Yeah.
So like I think Red's team is the most complete.
Yeah, legit's definitely not real.
Legit, Red, GURP, and then like Casp and me. Those are like the only other.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah.
just Red, legit, and Bo. So I didn't realize until now that NFC is kind of garbage. What's
Yeah, I didn't realize it either. But when I was thinking about it, like whatever's going around, I was like, there's all this talk of like AFC like top heavy. But
Yeah, what the fuck?
I was
Well, if
struggling
you
with
guys
it.
have like puddles making the playoffs, you are top heavy.
Yeah, but whoever makes it in like the 7th slot is just like a waste of time. Like it's really going to be
Yeah.
like Leo, Pop, Kobe, vying for it.
Yeah, but like Cam could make the 7th spot in the NFC and make the Super Bowl. That's what it's deeper.
It's
Like
not
anybody
Madden
could.
15 though.
Okay, well, GURP with his YouTube cheese could be the 7th seed and make the Super Bowl.
I think the first year I was in it, I was like a 7th. I was like one of the later seeds because I played Confusion the wild card.
anything can happen, but just on paper, NFC looks a little weak.
Yeah, I get your point, though.
All right, it was fun, guys.
No, I have
wait,
some
wait.
closing. I need to touch on the whole game against Flu.
All right, we'll let
Okay.
Pop- let
All right,
so,
I'm leaving. I
No,
don't need to hear about Pop with us.
no,
Thanks, Red,
it's
for
just like
hosting.
Fluby, like I mean, I don't know, like there's a few like Fluby fanboys. Like I didn't think he was great. I played terrible in that game. I don't know if you guys tuned in to well, you couldn't tune in, but Titans Dickskins was an absolute bloodbath. GURP shouldn't have been on the field. That's probably why he dipped chat. He claimed like I was like sweating on the lab, but I showed you the stats. GURP's running back and tight end, which was his meta for his championship run, were the top receivers. So if you were talking about sweating, you can look there. And then, Saluki, I had to give him the beats because it's, I needed redemption, and I'm looking to lab one more tonight. I'm still getting used to the roster. Everyone knows it needs work. There needs to be more speed for my liking. We'll get there, but Julio was looking fine. Gracie McMath honestly kind of cheesed up GURP down the slot a few times, so not concerned. But corners need some more. I don't know if anyone played, but it seemed like the corners, like I was hearing people think of the corners just suck. Like I feel like you can't
All your
teleport.
corners are 50 overall, so I don't really know what you expect.
Nah. Like
I don't know. I thought they played kind of good on the underneath routes. There was some like cover 4s where the wide receiver just blew right by them.
I was having trouble. My flat routes on cover 2. If you like run a drag, they don't pick up.
You got to set them in the coach adjustments, or they're not going to listen.
But
to the way it is.
I just shouldn't have to do that. You just got.
I mean, you should if you're a good.
You're-
coach.
All right, Pop, let us know that Fluby's not going to be bullying him, but it was fun. I'm going to do another one with, I guess I would say the opposite
feeders.
to this group in here, but
The bottom feeders.
wouldn't say bottom feeders, but it was fun. Thanks for coming out and helping me. Sucks that Cam bailed us on the last minute. Legit, you're a pussy. All right, bye guys.
Go